Ladies and gentlemen, Ray Reynolds here. Guess what? This is the Blueprint Live. Getting turned down for credit sucks. Bingo. Simple. What are we going to do? I'm going to show you every way to get to the $1 million dream. You know what? You got a corporation, LLC today. I bet you know exactly what you need to do. But I bet you fell down many times because you didn't connect your dots. Ladies and gentlemen, Ray Reynolds here. Guess what? This is the Blueprint Live. Getting turned down for credit sucks. Bingo. Simple. What are we going to do? I'm going to show you every way to get to the $1 million dream. You know what? You got a corporation, LLC today. I bet you know exactly what you need to do. But I bet you fell down many times because you didn't connect your dots. Hey guys, what are we going to do today? We're going to do an analyzation class. We're going to show you exactly what really should be done. Unfortunately, these silly people are doing credit repair. That's why they get indicted. That's why they have problems. And if you rebuild it, it actually works for long term. So don't take a chance. What do you get to do? Follow through. What a concept you get to do. Now, what does that mean? Let's get the HR 991 out. It's in the link tree. Hey, Susie, how you doing today? Hey, Billy Bob, what are you doing? Hey, Daniel, how are you doing? Hey, Chrissy, we got Mindy too. Oh, we got Jay. Fantastic. We get to play the game and win. This is an analyzation process for everybody. So understand rules and tools. It's very simple. Get a hold of the HR 991. It's in the link tree. No problem, right below. See, I'm Ray Reynolds, the Godfather of Credit. What does that mean? Hey, nobody cares. Well, it's really simple. I helped set up the credit system in 77. That was me, having fun. So understand. If we look at this correctly, here's Freedom 07. Hello, hello, hello. What do we get to do? We get to say hello. Then we get to do it again and again and again. See what happens about credit? It's called rules and tools. If we want to get to where you want to go, you're going to have to learn to pay attention just a little bit. Let me analyze it for you. Let me analyze your credit and put it back on track. Is that okay? See, what happens very simple today. We're going to look at utilization process. Let's write down utilization. What does that mean? So every card fluctuates. That kind of sucks. So what do we have to do? Raul, what are you doing today? Hey, James, what are you doing? So what do we do? Let's understand. If it fluctuates, what does that do? If I don't understand rules and tools, I'm going to get caught and get what? I'm going to get caught with my pants down. I don't want to do that. I don't go skinny dipping. I don't want to go naked. So what do? Well, the reality is very simple. If I look at a credit card, I have to understand something. How does it make it work? What does it actually really do? Okay. In other words, here's basically my $10,000 credit card. $10,000. What do I have to do? $10,000. It's not $10,000. See, they lied to us. They lie like a rug. What does that mean? Well, the problem we got today is very simple. If you look at a credit card and it says $10,000, it's not $10,000. You think it is, and you go to spend money. Then it goes, no, that drops the score. See, if you know rules and tools, you can actually kind of balance it. You can be responsible. Because they don't explain it to us, no one's responsible, and they get to go past go, kind of screwed up. So if I looked at rules and tools, what does that mean? Well, let's see. This is 10,000, but it's not. This is 10. Well, it's not. What is it? Come on. It says under the rules and tools in 1977, D.R. Reynolds, that's me, came with the oldest card fluctuation of 29%. Federal Trade Commission says the same thing, below 30. Then Ding Dong says saying 30%. Then you got Ryan Ding Dongs like that saying, pay it off every week. That's called dumb. Most people can't do it anyway. See, even the Federal Protection Act, Fair Credit Reporting says above zero. They reference at 10. So if I have 10%, okay, that's fine. If I have basically 29%, that's okay. But if I had 30%, that's yellow. 50%'s red. Now my credit's on fire. Hey, Peter, how you doing today? So that means very simple. If I want to be responsible as an adult, as a man, as a father, okay, and as a husband, I don't want to be a husband. I can basically figure out, okay, this is 50, this is 10. That means I have to understand fluctuation. If they fluctuate, I have a problem. If I jack it up, I drop my score, I get stuck, I can't get any more, then they say I have bad credit. Well, that kind of sucks. But if I understood these rules and tools, put my stick in the back of the card, I probably could have been more responsible. What do you think? The next thing we have to look at is very simple, okay? These two cards here don't fluctuate. That's the gold and platinum cards. Then you get ding-dongs go, well, they're not revolving cards, they're charge cards. I've never seen so many circus clowns in my life, to be honest with you. The American Express card, I got them due 22 years ago. It's a pay-to-time limit, which is revolving, with a little payment to do up, and away, and it's unlimited to $100,000. It's like a double card. But the greatest gift is it doesn't fluctuate. If you lost your job today, you could jack up the card and go, whee! Your score wouldn't drop. I would jack it if I had an emergency. I lost my job. What do? Okay, so these fluctuate, these don't. Which card should I use? Which card should I use and screw up my family? What do you think? See, as a man, I have to be happy, and my wife has to be spoiled. Happy man, spoiled wife. That's how it has to work. That's how it works. So as we play this game, we have to understand how to do this. Ryan knows Amex. Okay, well, that's great. Well, Ryan Alexander is basically a student of mine and bought the books, and he shows the gold card. He says $950,000, which is a lie. He lost his card 3 years ago. He lies through his teeth all the time because points and blah, blah, blah. So Ryan doesn't know diddly squat. The reality is he tells you to pay it off on a weekly basis. It's kind of dumb. That's why they called it basically, they freeze your accounts and close your cards. All right, they close your cards when you do that. Capital One does it all the time, okay? And that's what happens. So got to be careful. They're looking to make a little money on you, so understand. Now, American Express card is great. If you use it past $25,000, they put you in a review, no matter what you say or do. It's a review. They do it to everybody. So understand something very simple. These are $100,000 each. Okay, no problem. This is fluctuation. This is not. Which card should I use? Well, I looked at my wife as well. We have the same cards. See, we have the same cards. So the bottom line is very simple. Hello, Professor Reynolds. Hey, hello, how you doing? Yeah, I'm Professor Reynolds. I'm Dr. Reynolds. I'm Pastor Reynolds. I'm, hey, you, skippity-dippity-doo. See, we don't have joint credit. Husband and wife should never have joint credit. It's all dumb. So understand something. To obtain, all right, cards like this, and these are $100,000 each, and here's $1.3 million. You got to have a proof of funds. And I can prove millions and billions because that's pretty easy for me because it's very simple. When I wrote this and I was 14, I've been teaching or preaching for 51 years. You might want to pay attention today. All right, I wrote this at 14. I put it out there when I was 16 to help people. So understand how to play the game. Now, again, we look at fluctuation. Fluctuation, that's to go, okay, no matter what we say or do. What do we do? What do we do? Let's understand. This is the Ray Reynolds Live. Okay, very simple. As we follow the blueprint, all right? So the Ray Reynolds Live blueprint, that's what it is. Okay, let's pretend we're going to pay attention 100%. It's educational contact only. It's not legal, all right? Tax or financial advice. Results may vary because, hell, you might be lazy. I don't know. You see, when I wrote all the books, it's pretty simple. In 1977, I set up the system. I'm the one who helped do that. So when I had basically all the credit bureaus, it was TRW, Sparian, Chandler, and Equifax. TRW became a Sparian. We had consumer credit counseling back then. All right, and that was it, consumer management. So as we did all these books and all these things, and we created the system in the first place, all right, and I helped do it, you might want to pay attention to the guy that actually did it for you. So what do? I'm going to say very simple. Happy husband, spoiled wife. That's what I believe. I believe it should always be happy husband, spoiled wife. If a man would shut up and just take care of the queen and spoil the hell out of her, he'd be better off. A woman's a tape recorder. Maybe you'll buy one of my books this year coming out, Bite Your Tongue, Love Longer. I've written 70 books so far. It's just because it's fun. We get to play. So if a happy husband has a spoiled wife, everybody's good. And what does a man should do? Do his job or die. That's what it is. You got to do your damn job or die. Shut up, shut up. When you tell something to a woman and you make her upset, the reality is, why bother? You dimmed her lights. You made her go, ah! See, 80% of you tried to start a business and you failed. How did you fail? It's very simple. You tried to use your personal credit to start your business. That's called dum-da-da-dum-dum. And then you tried 10 times, ay. Now you're basically, what, 35 to 75 years old, getting older, slower? You're not as pretty as you used to be? You might want to think about how I got to my first $1 billion, okay? When I was 21 to structure, but it's up to you as well. We get to play the game. Remember, I told you to get what's called the HR 9991 because it's in the link tree. I want you to understand rules and tools because it's pretty important to understand because you have all these people doing credit repair. Oh, goody. Well, credit repair is a fraud. Federal Trade says it right up front. They indicted Daniel, the credit repair cloud. All right, they gave him a $3 million fine. They're going to put his butt in jail. President Clinton in 1996, the 401 section, nobody can collect money up front doing credit repair. Even if they have an ugly pink cap with a lot of ugly makeup on, and they look terrible on TikTok going, or the cap's backwards, doesn't matter. So guess what? So if we look at the process, what we're trying to do today, we could actually change our life if we want to. Is it easy? No. You think it's easy? No. I don't think it's easy. But I think if you listen and learn very carefully, you can put your credit back on track, and it's called rebuild your credit. Rebuild it, okay? That's what it is, okay? So let's think of what we're going to listen and learn today. What a concept. It's like when we wrote the book, all right, for witness protection. That was Harold Stokes and Ken Yarber and me. All right, simple. We wrote a book called Witness Protection. What do we do? See, the back of my books always showed me breaking the world record. It's only 13 feet. Fastest kick, too. You see, I'm disciplined. And you know what? White men can jump. Oh, goody. One of my 21 cars in the car collection, one of the mansions, one of the yachts. Hell, why not? So if you want to put it back on track, you learn some analyzation, and let me analyze your credit right away. Now, I made the book basically red. Come fire. It's called Winning What? The Game of Credit. Then I made it a chess game because, why? I became a chess master at 13. Why not? So if we play and learn the rules and tools, I'll bet you we can get past go. We're going to learn about credit. We're going to learn about corporations and how to do it right, my way. Sorry, I think my way works and your way sucks. Is it okay to say the truth? So if I got happy husband, spoiled wife, and understand, spoil her or die, do your damn job, and always remember God found me money. That's why it works. For me, it's very simple. I believe in God 110%. I was in a coma at 7. He answered my prayers. Then I got to walk again. Then I got to die in 2009, come back again and again. I believe we're living in basically hell in some ways, looking at it that way. Why? All the crap that happens, good and bad, no matter what we do, it's a test of faith and persistence. That's what it is today. But again, so it's God, and far as I'm concerned, family and my wife and became one and what? We became one 21 years ago when we got married. Money, I don't love money. But you know what's really weird for me? Okay, I have $62 million of credit on my dashboard. $62 million. I have real cards. I don't believe in trade lines because they're a fraud. If I add you to one of my cards, there's 1,200 in my lap right here. And I add you to my card, that's an authorized user. Then I can ask for separate billing. See, that's how it works, skippity-dippity-doo. We get to play and tell the truth. It'll set you free under the Fair Lending Act. So if you want me to rebuild you, I'll do that like Humpty Dumpty. If not, I'll just teach you how to do it yourself, and you get to play the game and win. Is that okay we do that too? So let's play and let's understand. I'm going to say that I'm a man made in God's image. That's just me. I'm made in the image of Jesus Christ, my Savior, our Savior. That's what I believe. So what do? That's me in 1981, and they couldn't figure it out. They kept saying, how do you stay up there for a second or two? They'd actually kind of count a second or two up in the air. I kept saying, Jesus is holding me up. All right, that's how it is. That's why I was just telling the truth. Now, again, I know you have sad stories, but it's okay. At the end of the day, I don't think anybody gives a crap. Isn't that terrible me to say the truth? It'll set you free. No one gave a crap that I was born in a taxi, thrown in a trash can. Nobody gave a crap. They walked by me at the damn pier, didn't have a trash can. I was 3 years old. So guess what? I had to fight to get out of hell. Do you like goodies? Who likes goodies? I'll show you mine. Will you show me yours? I'll show you millions and billions. Let me see yours. Let me see yours, okay? See, I'm the guy that actually incorporated 3 presidents in the United States of America. I'm the #1 consultant worldwide, by the way. Now, I'm new to TikTok for 38 weeks. Look at these people full of crap. Clowns everywhere. Now, you like mansions? I'll show you those too. So understand, at the end of the day, I'm going to repackage it my way because I think your way sucks. Is that okay? Rags to riches? Okay, we do. What do we do? Come on. If today you wanted to reach your goal, what is your goal? Maybe you want auto income. I give all these mouse pads all the time. It's fun. We get these away. Now, today's the last day we're giving them for free. So remember, come Monday, all right, Walter wants to sell them on our link tree. So if you want a free mouse pad, you better order it now. If not, it's okay. We're going to charge you $20. It costs me $10 to get the mouse pad. It's simple. All right. Now, fighting through the pain, what does that mean? Come on. We all got to do this. It's very simple. I'm in a coma. I'm 7 years old. I got crippled for life. And then I got to walk as Jesus Christ answered my prayers. Then I got to go in another coma in 2009, die, and come back. Part of my 3.7 billion. Whee! There's me having Jesus Christ hold me up. Wow. Did you know Jesus is not a drive-thru and some of you think he is? Wow. Being a Christian is a way of life, not a moment in time. Always good, always good, always good. Thank you, Jesus. So let's understand something. As we play this game, I have no support cards except, well, it doesn't. I didn't have either. The 21 cards didn't belong to me. When you got too much money, what do? You buy 21 cars and basically about 13 Rolexes and have some fun. Whee! All right, what do? You end up having whatever you want as we play this game. I think we need to take Mark, Van, blah, 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 and throw them off the thing, okay? All right, you see that, Nick? So let's get rid of the idiots like that because they're just going to have a flat tire, run out of gas, because I can prove what I say, and this guy's just a turd anyway, so go away! Now what do? It's God, family, money. I like God, family, money. Got that? If we play. Now, would you like to reach your goals today? It's very simple. Would you like to reach them? What does that mean? You're going to have to make a promise to yourself. Can you make a promise to yourself today? I've been doing this for 51 years, 6 days a week. Can you make a promise to yourself? It's very simple. Now, the promise is very simple. Let's write it down. Now, if you take a picture, you're not going to learn anything. If you do that, your phone's going to be smarter than you. You'll probably be left brain, right brain, no brain. We're going to talk about corporations. Well, that's okay, cheese and crackers. You were here the other day. All right, guess what? Send me a mouse pad. No, link tray, push the damn button. Say which one you want. That's how you do it. What's that his? Who's Ron guy everyone's talking about? Oh, underwriter Ron. I caught him the other day lying on the internet, so I had to call him out. I was yesterday having fun. Don't worry, I'm calling out Ryan. Ryan this next Friday. Alexander, blah, 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 blah. I've got all the dirt. I'm going to show you the truth. It'll set you free. Now, back to the promise, okay? I'd like you to promise yourself, very simple today, to replace you. Now, what does this mean? Come on. You're allowed, basically, you understand this, and I hope you have your tablet and pen, and you want to play, and I'll teach you how to play the game to win. Got it so far? All right, let's understand. There's a form called SS4, okay, right there. Okay, now there's a form over here called SS5. The SS5 is in the link tree. It's right there. The SS5 gets you the SSN. Okay, no problem. It gives you your 1040 tax return. 1040 tax return, okay. Now, what did you do? Now, let's understand what you did. It's very simple. You got your first job, and you took this number here, and you gave it to the employer because you're a W-2 employee. That's what you are. And then that $1,000 paycheck you thought you were going to get for $1,000 on Friday, what did they do? They gave you a check for $728 because you got this number to the employer. That's how they taxed your paycheck. You see, because you're lacking knowledge, not knowing how to connect the dots, you deal with crappity crap all the time, and that's your own problem with you. If you learn to play, you can actually win the game. That's why I wrote Winning the Game of Business when I was 14. What did you do? So I'll just show you the truth, and I've been advertising on radio and TV for 51 years. So here's your tax, right? 1040 tax return, okay. If you want the money back that they took on your paycheck, it's a house payment. See, you're trying to balance, this is you with the IRS. This is IRS, the liars. So that's what happens, okay. Now if we go over here, it's an SS4. The SS4 is an EIN number. Okay, it's also known as a tax ID. Tax ID, okay. We found 1120 tax return, all right. Well, here's the difference between, this is tax, and probate when you're gone. They give us a bond when we get the S55. They cancel the bond when we die. The next thing is this here, the SS4 you got to write down. All right, you're not taxable till you're profitable. Borrow money is not taxable. Debt offsets taxes. Did you write it down? I'm just going to show you how I got my first billion. Is that okay? If you play my way. But if you don't want to play it, then just go away. Simple. See, this is going to be happening. If you filed a bankruptcy Federal Protection Act, or you'd have to do one, file this, or file this. But if this had a corporation with divisions, you could bankrupt a division versus the corporation itself. Wow. That's how banks bankrupt 22,000 locations last year. And Chapter 9 bankruptcy, they bankrupt 12 cities. So if we could learn to play, I bet you we could win. What a concept that could be for you. But again, you're so busy doing you. I think doing you sucks. Sorry. I think what you do is wrong. I think what you should do is listen and learn how to play like rich and famous people really do it, because I'm the one who incorporates them anyway. So understand. Let's go again. Stop bringing the pain home. Now understand. Let's do this. Come on. This is you. Once again, this is your credit report. 29% utilization equals a 750 score. I wrote the rules and tools in 77, by the way. A 10% equals an 800 score. That's all you got to do. Understand that's how it works. Now, the Federal Trade Commission and Federal Credit Reporting Act says you must be below 30 and above 0. They actually use my numbers, and they use that under the Patriot Act under 2001. And I did this in 1977. Isn't this fun? So if you want to balance your debt to ratio and get your score up, away, you could. You can start bringing the pain home today. And then you have an SS4 times 3 plus 1. That's 4 times to try. You got 4 chances to try instead of you doing what? Woo! It's what you do every day. You keep bringing the damn pain home. Sorry, it's true. Every man that's watching me right now, you brought the pain home 10 times. Your wife's going, ah! Don't hurt me. That's what's happening. Because you brought the pain home because your lack of knowledge sucks. Oh, you don't like the truth? I'm going to get you to millionaire. I'll get you to billionaire. But I'm going to tell you the truth. You might not like me at the end of the day, but I'll get you where you need to go. Got it so far? Pay attention. Stop bringing the pain home. Knock it off. Why would you bring the pain to your beautiful family? Why? Because I want to start a business and be an entrepreneur. Ooh, that's your grandma. Can you imagine this crap? You circus clowns got away with this so long? I'm going to call them all out. That's auto income. Auto income. Wow, skippity-dippity-doo. Could you imagine today if you made that promise to yourself and you did it right away? First of all, it's very simple. The promise, could you write it down? You're going to take a picture. You're not going to learn a damn thing. That's why you got a corporation spend $1,000 and didn't learn diddly squat. Well, let's write it down. Let's watch. My promise to myself, okay, as of today, August 14th, 2026. Did you write it down? I'm a puppet master in training. I own nothing, control it all. I get 18 divisions into my organization. All right, I will get my money back, recycling my paycheck, and I'll get my $100,000 income to the corporation because I know how to do it. Because Mr. Ray Reynolds, Godfather Credit, all right, skippity-dippity-doo, Professor Reynolds, Dr. Reynolds, hey you, is going to wake you up and shake you up. Reasonable paycheck, S Corp. All right, paycheck, recycle. Do tax balancing. Wow, never bring the pain home. You had 18 chances to try, and you kept screwing it up. Do you imagine you're 75 to 35 years old, maybe 20, and you keep screwing up? What's wrong with you? I don't understand what is wrong with you. I will honor God. I will honor my wife. All right? See, you got to realize cheese and crackers. I'm going to tell you the truth, and I'm having fun. I got everything I want. So just have some fun. Let's get you to listen and learn. Maybe you'll pay attention today. I hope so. At least I pray you do. It'd be kind of fun. Skippity-dippity-doo. Let's play my way because your way sucks. It's just true. I wrote this at 14. I kept updating it all the time. Updating it. Come on. Winning the game of business. I invented Car Finder at 12 and a half. 8 years old, you want I did? I took the Singer sewing machine, put the motor on my skateboard. Extension cords, and I got in the newspaper for that too. I've been inventing things since I could walk and talk out of the born in the taxi. Here it is. Peekaboo! Not AI. All right, the reality is understand something. If you want to play, you have to understand how to play the rules and tools. My way, because your way sucks. In 1985, I created a division process. It got it approved in all 50 states. Whee! Isn't that fun? Now, you might want to get the book called Starting It Right for your kids, okay? Now, understand something. We just update these things. It's nice. This was very simple. This is the one for Starting It Right we wrote last year. It's a good book. It teaches you exactly the rules and tools for personal credit for you and your kids. No problem. Now, we updated the book. So that means very simple, okay? Starting at right. Oh my goodness. Oh, you add so much information to this. It's heavy. It's heavy. Damn. That book is what? $9.90. That's ridiculous. This should be $100. Let's change the price. It's already Monday. Come on, let's change the price. $9.99 for all this information? Rules and tools. Are you kidding me? Federal law, state laws, and everything else. Oh, come on, are you kidding me? All right, there it is for you and the kids. You might want to get a copy today. All right, starting at right. Okay, no problem. Now, what do we do now? What do we do? How will we get basically winning the credit game? The original one was going to basically prove it or remove it. Let's do this, okay? Because I want you to be a puppet master. Winning the credit game, what did we do? In the book, when you open, you got debt crisis intervention. No problem. Next, we have every federal law out there that basically is quoted how to reverse credit from the credit bureaus. Now, I'd like you to learn about a form called basically under the Fair Lending Act, okay? Fair Lending Act. Disputes to the credit bureaus is in there too. Now, in my books, I always put some of my cars in there for the fun of it because I think most people are full of crap. There's some of the Lamborghinis. Got it so far? I'm the guy that's not full of what? Yeah, you know the word. Because guess what? I just tell the truth. It'll set you free. What a concept that would be today. We get to play the game. I want to win. Is it okay we win? Now, here's the thing. Let's pretend today that you wanted to do a division of me. What's that, Ray? What's that? Well, let's do this, okay? Here's basically your corporation. Let's understand what you're trying to do. What you're trying to do, you don't make any sense, but that's okay. We'll show you exactly what it means. See, I got an LLC in Wyoming, and I pissed away a lot of money. Why would you do that? You got 9 types of LLC, then you have a 15.3% unemployment tax. Whee! Isn't this fun? Then you get an LLP. Wow, dude, now I'm really dumb. They sue that, they sue you. Then you got a C Corp. Wow. The C Corporation is privately owned, privately held. It's double taxed. It's audited all the time. Dude, that's fun. We have more fun. See, you keep guessing. You keep watching clowns. I incorporated Ronald Reagan twice. Bill Clinton, current president. So if you want to play with the guy that knows what he's doing, telling you, teach you rich and famous people, you might want to pay attention to me. If not, go all day long. That's what you do anyway. You have the same rerun. It's ridiculous. What the hell is wrong with these people? Why would you have the same rerun? S-Corp, it's beautiful. It's pretty blue. Skippity-dippity-doo. It's 2553. This is great. Why? It's called reasonable compensation. You can design your damn paycheck. How much paycheck would you like? You're not paying any tax. All the way home. How's paying all says taxes. So there you go. If we have these corporations here in the Secretary of State, I'd tell you, when you make money, turn it into an S-Corp. It's the only thing that makes sense. The rest is, ay. What do we do again? C Corp. I already did C Corp. How about nonprofit? That's a 501c3 or 508. So I would say, well, I got one of those. Okay. As long as it's nonprofit, who cares? Okay. PC. So what happens is very simple. If you look at what we're trying to do, these are the categories you get to pick. Understand, you have to understand how this works, if you would, please. See, the bottom line today would be very simple. If we want to understand how it works, what would we do? Okay? I'd like to have a division of me. What does that mean? Come on, let's understand something. We're going to have a corporation, and we're going to have an LLC, oh, this and this and that too. Okay. How about we have a corporation, whatever you picked, one of those categories up here, and you have a management company. A division under a corporation, your name's not even on the damn form. You could create a line of defense. Wow. A line of defense. You could create 3 divisions of yourself here. So if you had a car today, you're the registered owner of a car. That's called dum-da-da-dum-dum. See, when they bump a car, they bump you, and they bump why they sue you anyway, and then they sue your spouse. And then you have to pay $10,000 for a bloodsucker attorney. If the registered owner was a division of a corporation, you could bankrupt the piece, throw it away, and take your family and take care of you and your family no matter what you do. This is supply to cash credit. This is just cash credit. So when we have a corporate umbrella, we can have 3 divisions of ourselves. 3 divisions. Is that okay? So when you look at the division of me, it's like ridiculous. It's $99. Are you kidding me? You can sell that for $1,000, okay? It's worth it. All right, we're going to give them a discount today. Okay. What does that mean? A division of me. Let's pay attention. Now, here's the thing. Knowledge is power, and most people are full of crap. I'll challenge anybody in open forum, any place, anytime, okay? Knowledge to knowledge. I got an IQ off the chart. I rhyme all the time, I grab both hands, and I have recall on most things too. And then I stutter once in a while. When it comes to credit and everything else, I help set it up. Did you know that the SS4 has 26 ways to use it, not abuse it? Wow. So if I had a division of me, which I had to do coming from coma, what did I get to do? Coma, I had my divisions of me in my closet divisions. See, every race boat and race car and most motorcycle have the number 8 on it. I was born on the 8th of March. Whee, skippity-dippity-doo. 0 and 8 are infinity beyond. Okay, let's watch. Come on. What if you turn around and looked into the book? You find the library I was at 7.5 years old when I started Helping Hand Industries at 9. Then you go over to here and go to the next page or two to workbook 2. You're going to play. Okay. Why don't we look at what I told Ted Turner when I was in 1969? 26 ways use it, not abuse it. Why don't we look how God saved my life again in 1973? Oh, my goodness, what do we do? Now, we look at it again. I broke the world record in 81. Highest kids, fastest kids on planet Earth. Why made you jump? And then my beautiful little girl. I got 5 girls and a boy. There's my Raylene. Oh, several of my beautiful queen, too. That's my race boat. Oh, it has 3 engines in it. Wow, dude. My daughter will be, 19 on the 26th. So if you want to play, I tell you to get the book called Division of Me. That gives you more chances to try. Long as you're trying, you're not dying. If you're not trying, give it up. That's the goal. Play and learn to win the game of business. Now, my way works, your way sucks. It's a kit. Is that okay? I like this. Isn't it fun? Your way sucks. It's true. Now, if you did it on the link tree, no, only now, you get 10 minutes to do this. After 10 minutes, it goes up to the normal price. You got 10 minutes. Look at your clock. You can't ride off the Rolex. You can't ride the haircut, chef, or the what? The birthday crap. Come on, people. Carlton's books, they suck too. $79.99. It's good for 10 minutes, and it's now. If you don't do it, it's okay. Pay more later. It's okay. Doesn't bother me. I don't have to work anyway, but I have everything I want. I don't need a paycheck. Now, my book called Bullshit Don't Pay Your Bills. Hey, I asked my wife if I could use that label and that name. My wife is, very, very Christian. She's a Seventh-day Adventist, so am I. And I asked permission from my wife. Yeah, I asked her permission. Honey, I don't want this to offend you, but this is okay? I call it Bullshit Don't Pay Your Bills. If she can accept it, so can you. Bumpity, bumpy, bump up. Isn't that fun? So again, for $29.99, oh, come on, look how heavy this is. Look at all this information. We're giving it away. Now, that's only good for 10 minutes, right? Now. If you don't do it, it's okay. Pay more later. It's okay. It doesn't bother me. Okay. Now, if you realize one thing, I was out there for 51 years, 6 days a week, helping people all the time, having fun. Every Tuesday, Orange County. Every Wednesday, Bonaventure, all right, Los Angeles. Every Thursday, Ontario, and Long Beach Marriott. 32 years, winning the second largest advertiser award. Wow. Did you know this is the blueprint of success? It builds $1 million company. Did you know I had $2.2 billion in real estate at 26 through corporate structure? Oh, this is my $1.1 billion of notes. And that's what I did. Simple. Now, if you want, we have a t-shirt too. We do our best. God does the rest. Amen to that too. God, family, money. Now, understand, I won the award for this too. Wow, dude. The NACB, the National Associated Credit Bureaus of America. What do? I wrote the rules in 77, and I got the award for that too. Wow, skippity-dippity-doo. What does this mean? It shows you that all cards fluctuate, but 29 is green, 30 is yellow, 50 is red. Huh. If I don't know that, I'll jack up the wrong card. Let's get these cards instead. They don't fluctuate. That'd be kind of fun. If we learn to play the game, we can learn to win. See, your life's like this. You're going, You're still doing it too. I mean, I can't imagine anybody being silly enough to take and use their personal credit to start a business and use that to run the business. It's called dum-da-da-dum-dum. Come on, people. I set up the dashboard for 1987 under Tax ID for credit reports, cash reports. Your problem is you. Skippity-dippity-doo. Come on. Let's pay attention to never bring the pain home. Whoa. What do we do? Come on. Balance your debts using the right cards in an emergency. Wow. See, all cards. Oh, there you get. There you go. Don't you feel like that sometimes? You do, don't you? Because you jack up the wrong damn card. That's why 80% of you have crappy credit. You jacked up the wrong damn card. See, these should be 30,000 to 50. Why not? You see, they all fluctuate. But that's it. There's the rules and tools right there, right there. They don't fluctuate, the gold and platinum card. They have a POT time of limit. I can make a minimum payment. Wow, wow, wow. And I can use it in emergency and never drop my score because I don't get stuck, can't get any more. That's what you did to yourself. 80% of you have crappy limits, and what do you have? Crappy little credit cards, and your score sucks. If you did this, your score would never suck again. So you jack up the right card, please. Before you actually do anything, when you lose your job, what do, Billy? It's simple. What do we do if we lose our job? Okay. I'll bet you the best thing to do is this. Let's increase our credit limits. Let's contact all our creditors online, whatever, and increase them all. Got to buy time, money, and credit. That hasn't changed since 1977. I wrote it. That hasn't changed. That hasn't changed. It's simple. What do? We get to play the game to win. All right, here's a cheat sheet. Take a picture. You will anyway. You don't listen, half of you anyway. So guess what? I want you to write it down, but you won't do that. Take a picture. Check it twice. Let's see if you've been naughty or nice. And that's how we get to play the game to win. Is that okay we play? Did you take your picture yet? Come on. I think your pictures should be important. Well, why? You see, here's a 1450, 25,000, 7250. So here's the rules. This is your cheat sheet. That's why you take the back of your cards and put a sticky. Dummy proof it, because you need to, because we act like a bunch of dummies. We all are dummies. Now, what I'd like you to do is listen very carefully right now. I hope you have your tablet and pen. I'd like you to write down the phone number right away. Let's write it down. Come on. No. 888-567-8688. I'd like you to opt out for 5 years off the national mailing list. I'd like you to take your utility bills and your credit cards and do automatic payment and go paperless. Now. Got it? And then I'd like you to make an extra payment to the credit cards on a weekly basis. So I want you to be fast pay, quick pay. I wrote that for TRW, became a spirit, and again, and again. What do we do, Billy? Write down the damn number and do it now. 888-567-8688. Opt out for 5 years or a lifetime. See, I'm going to give you all the rules and tools. They don't even bother because they don't even know. They don't know how to tell you what to do. They just go, let's talk about points. Stop it. What I just told you to do is very simple. Right here. Rebuild your credit. Oh, credit repairs are fraud. What I just told you to do is right here. Take a picture right there. Right there. Come on. If you do what you're told to do, you're going to win. Is that okay if we win the game of business again and again? Now, the SS5 form, this is where you screwed up again. Sorry to say, but it's true. The SS5, Mommy filled it out for you. Yeah. See, this form was Mommy filled out for you when you were born in the hospital. Hell, I was born in a taxi thrown in a trash can. My mommy didn't want me. What do? Get pissed off and go to the library and study and become a corporate billionaire and tell her to kiss your butt. That's what I did. Isn't that special? I get to play my way. See, I didn't want to feel like it was a piece of trash, like they threw me in the trash can. The SS5 right here, Mommy did this for you. Whee! Did you know this has name to be shown on card, full name of birth other than above? If you have identity theft, get your police report, get a new number, get a new address, and solve your problem. Application for Social Security card, right there. It says to sign it in ink. No, I'm going to use number 2 pencil. 18, or when I get a job. Okay, no problem. Don't carry with you. Don't use for ID purposes, and do not use for ID purposes, and do not laminate. That number was established for you. Skippity-dippity-doo. State, year, randomly picked. Okay, so if we do this correctly, understand what you're trying to do is you're going to try to do tax balancing, and it's you and the IRS again, the bullies and the liars. The IRS is right here. They're the liars because they didn't tell you how this works. This number got you this card. You gave it to the employer as a W-2 employee. That's how they taxed your paycheck and that $1,000 you expected. You went home, honey. I got only $728. We can't go to dinner. We can't, but we have to go to where they make the food in front of us. We're going to go to a special dinner, baby. I got my check for $1,000, but it's $728. Still going to a special place. You ever heard of Subway? They make it in front of you. Ah! See, that's how it works. You're trying to do tax balancing again? 29% utilization, $750. Okay. 10% equals $800. Okay. House payment outstanding taxes. I get my money back. See, if you learn rules and tools and not cut up your tush and paid attention, you actually change your life. But you're so busy doing your way. I think your way sucks. Sorry. What if we did it my way for a while? I mean, come on, you're 20 to 75 years old, you're disappointed, you're basically freaking out, and you're basically doing the same damn rerun every day. It sucks. Now, what's this? Come on, let's watch again. Let's have some fun. Listen, knowledge is powerful, and I love knowledge. I've been studying a lot of accounting since I could walk. Wow, skippity-dippity-doo. The SSN was created by the SS5. And the 1040 tax return. The house payment offsets the taxes. Do any of you have kids? Do you have kids? Tell me if you have kids. Come on. How many of you have children? Who's got babies? Come on. I need to know if you got babies. Baby. Come on, babies. Yes. Oh, good. Yes, two puppies. Oh, good. My wife has 6 ding-dongs. She walks through the acre and a half front of the yard every day, about a couple of times. But it's beautiful to watch my wife with her 6 ding-dongs. But I got 5 girls and a boy. It's my joy. We get to play the game and win. Now, I understand I got 13 grandkids, too. Did you know you didn't pay attention either? Mommy gave you the card when you were in the baby book. Go get your job, baby. You didn't pay attention. You did it for your kids. You didn't pay attention again. Nixon took the gold standard out in 1971, people. All right, we were bonded up to $35 million apiece. When are you going to learn to play the game and win and reverse the process of negative credit using the Fair Lending Act? You're not supposed to use it for ID purposes in the first place. But you're so busy going, woo, skippity-dippity-doo. Hey, I'm just having fun. Why not? It's fun. What if we play the game? Let's play my way, because I think your way sucks. What does that mean? Okay, let's understand. So here's the SS4. Now, I'd like you to write some things down. Could you do that for yourself, please? Could you write it down, please? Understand. SS4 right here. Application for Employee Identification Number, EIN, known as a tax ID. Wow. Right? It says entity times 1,000. It says individual person times 3. There's 26 ways to use it, not abuse it. I explained that to Ted Turner basically in 1969. I was told I was a genius as a kid. They thought it was freaky. And they told me I was blah, 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 blah. I just kept correcting the teacher. I just thought they were dumb. Oh, well, that's what I did. Did you know what's really weird here? It says that an LLC is not even a corporation. Right there. How about banking and credit purposes? How about SSN, ITN, and EIN? You know what you could do? You could write down what I'm about to say. Are you ready to write it down? Or are you going to go skippity-dippity-doo, which you usually do? Borrow money, not taxable. Debt offsets taxes. Got it so far? Corporations don't pay tax till they're profitable. Did you write it down? If you didn't, there you go. Skippity-dippity-doo. So here we go. We draw a line again. This is the SS5. Mommy did that, or you did it for your kids. Okay, SSN. Again and again. Equals, so I take 1040 tax return. And you gave it to the employer, and you're taxed forever, ever. You like paying tax, huh? Now, Trump doesn't do it that way. Other people don't do it that way, but you do. Okay. Wow, skippity-dippity-doo. The SS4 is in taxable until it's profitable. Borrow money is not taxable. You don't pay tax to your borrower when you have fun. Debt offsets taxes. That's an EIN. All right, EIN, it's right there. And then it's a tax ID. Damn. And it's a what? 1120. Damn. And if I have the tax here, let's watch, this is fun stuff. This here, with this here, that's, now you pay tax. But if you pick the S corporation, you don't pay any tax up to $3 to $5 million. And you get to design your paycheck. And you're listening to all these ding-dongs. You need an LLC in Wyoming. You need one in Colorado or New Mexico. Then qualifies as a foreign corporation. Yeah, be a duck and a sheep. Shelf Corp's okay. Trade lines, fraud. Fraud. Now, what are you going to do, Billy? Here's the thing. Come on. I got to get you to listen and learn. I need you to change your life right now because what you do today sucks. LLC. There's unkind. It's fun. All right, 15.3% unemployment tax. Damn. That kind of sucks. All right, the LLP. Oh, goody. Yeah. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Called dumb, dumb. Don't worry, when they sue this, they sue you. And they sue your spouse. C corporation, damn. Privately held, taxed and double taxed all the time, and they audit all the time. Ay. I don't like that. Owie. If I look at the S corporation, S, that's a 2553 form. Oh, yeah. So I can get a reasonable compensation called a paycheck, and I can decide my paycheck if I want to. Whee! It's fun. But then I have a nonprofit working in conjunction. I don't pay any tax. I get $112,000 of grant money if I play the game. Hell, I get a PC too. Oh, Shan, please watch this. This is fun stuff. Because why? Because you don't listen to the rules and tools and the knowledge that you need to know, and you watch a bunch of circus clowns, and you're still stressed out. And half you have 4 corporations and 2 partridges in a pear tree, and you keep screwing up anyway. And your wife's going, ah! Because you tried so many times and you failed. You didn't fail. You're not a failure, but you just didn't understand how to play. Now here, this is what rich and famous people do. No, they don't. Hell, I train them. Oh, was it easier before? It's easier time you get up your butt. I mean, come on. Can you imagine? Warren Buffett, they always reference him. The man owns Geico Insurance, all right? Bridge jewelry, Fruit of the Loom, See's Candy, all right, and 42% of Coca-Cola. He's got a management company that owns all the goodies. So if you did it the right way, talking about Warren Buffett, well, simple. I met him years ago, and I showed him what I thought about leveraging money. He goes, that's pretty good. Oh, goody, pretty good. Warren Buffett's a character. Okay? See, that's a management company. If you ever wanted to change your life, all right, depends if you want to do, you'd realize a division process should be set up under your organization here. These are fought at state level. When they sue that, they sue you. There's no peekaboo. Peekaboo, peekaboo, peekaboo. Good luck with that. All right, division process. Your name's not even on the division process. See, when I write, you write, but you're not doing that. You're watching me instead. Whee! You're being silly. Why? Gotta have fun, people. 3. Grant says, I have more energy than you ever saw to anybody. Well, you've been copying me his whole life anyway. Well, he's a copycat. Then the other day he came, well, I buy planes, and you buy Lamborghinis. Who's going to piss away $60 million for a plane that sits there 90% of the time? Who buys a $54 million mansion on Malibu, lets it sit there, and uses the client's money? You. All right, divisions. If you had 3 divisions of yourself, what would you do? See, a corporation's a legal person. Every one of these would have an SS4. 1987? I created the credit reports that allow tax ID. All the way home. If one screwed up, come on, it's just fun stuff. I had properties under a corporation division process. I got $2.2 billion in real estate at 26 years old, not mine. Belongs to the corporation. How about Jack in the Box? How about my 31 flavor ice cream? How about my Subway sandwiches? How about my Shakey's pizzas? My apartment complexes? Woo! How about my 22,000 payphones doing $6.6 million a month at 17 and a half years old? Whee! Isn't this fun? And if I screwed up anything, what would I do, Billy? I'd bankrupt one of these pieces. I like they do. Grocery stores and banks do. Did you know last year banks bankrupt 22,000 locations in front of you, and you didn't do a damn thing? I was picking what? 12 cities filed Chapter 9 bankruptcy in front of you again? Why don't you pay attention? Or you just want them to sue you? Okay. You got a car, man. The car's registered to you. Fantastic. You listen, it's got to be 6,000 pounds and 179, man. No, it doesn't. That's crap. Why would you buy a car to you? Why would you buy it as a division? You bump a car, they sue you, then they sue your spouse. Then you got to pay $10,000 to a bloodsucker attorney. It's on the billboards on the freeway. Why don't we do this in my way? Let this be the registered owner. And if I had to, because I studied law in the county since I could walk, I'd use the Federal Protection Act. Automatic stay. I'd bankrupt the hell out of that piece. Whee! Supply to cash credit. Wee, all the way home. See, your problem is you being you. You know what I think, you being you? I'm sorry, I like you, maybe, but I think your way sucks. Why would you bring the pain home when you could have a corporate umbrella? And if you had a bad piece, what would you do like the banks and grocery stores do? Bankrupt the piece! There you go. Come on. But you'd rather be you. Fantastic. How do you feel being you when you've been screwing up your whole life? Sorry, I think you're screwing up. I think what you do is the dum-dum. Why don't you just get a damn division and roll the dice, give it a hell of a try? If it screws up, get another one, another one, another one, another one. You get more lives with a division and corporation like a cat. Has more lives to play. But you keep doing it your way. It sucks. Take a picture. Isn't that fun? Whee! There it is. Here's your future. If you want to play with your future, it's very simple. What you should have done a long time ago, you understand the SS5. Damn, the SS5? They bonded me and my kids when we were born? SSN? Got the job, they taxed my paycheck, that's how they connected the dots, and I was not dumb enough or smart enough to learn how to play the game and reverse the process anyway? Ay. All right, Department of Treasury, Internal Revenue Service. Oh, the liars, okay. It's for corporations. They had to amend it for the LLC and LLPs. So if you plan the problem, very simple, you would basically, listen, you're going to write it down? Can you write it down, please? Listen, write it. Come on, understand. Okay, I'm willing to sacrifice the division, not the corporation or my family. I want you to write that down. The United States is already a corporation. Don't tell me what we don't. I'm going to talk it as well. The United States of America is 50 corporations, 50 states. Got it so far? And cities. You forgot that. Acorn, okay? Money, Acorn 7, whatever that is. All right? Every city is a corporation. So understand, that's how they play. See, that's how I modeled it from basically 50 corporations, 50 states, and states have cities as well. All corporations. The United States of America Incorporated. Got it so far? We, the people, plan the problem and get rid of the bad piece, not you, the corporation. It's up to you. Now, this is rapid rescore. I can't believe I saw this again. Ryan, every time I see one of these graph lines going up, look what I did, man. I can't wait to show you the world about you being the phony next Friday. You're the target next Friday. Okay, I'm going to show the world the truth. It'll set you free. Rapid rescore, 1978, set up by me, very simple. It puts your scores up, and away. That's all it does. Nobody does it for you. All you have to do is a rapid rescore and literally flat out one thing. Reduce your debt to ratio, and it goes up by itself. Oh, these guys, look what I did. Look at that. No, you didn't do crap. Lying sack of doo-doo? I don't get it. So understand, rapid rescore, write it down. If you're in a rapid rescore and you put everything at 29%, everything goes to 750, period, by itself. By itself, it'll set you free. You don't have to listen to a bunch of ding-dongs. There's your rules and tools. Take a damn picture. Take a picture. I set up the rules and tools, people. Understand how this works. Very simple. We play. Much love to this guy. Well, much love back to you, too. All right? Clifford. I think I saw that. I'm sorry, Williams' last name. Or Sam. I just want to tell you the truth. And the only way to get your attention is to have fun and play. See, I've got everything I want. And I got millions and billions of dollars. Whee! But they're not mine. Winning the game. Ooh, yeah. I think it's fun. Now, if you ever need a rapid rescore, what it does is it puts your scores up, gets you more green lights. That's what it does. More green lights. Wow, skippity-dippity-doo. There you go. It'll give you about 80 points. Every employee in this office, I make sure they go through the rapid rescore to make sure it goes up, and away. Simple. Now, Analytical, it's a good company. This or, maybe Aspirin.com. I like them both, okay? If you ever want to get a Chase card, all right, and I'm going to show you here. This is Chase Inc. cards. There's 400,000 in my hand. You can do that per division, by the way. You could finance the American dream, run it up, Billy. And there's no tax, or interest rate for 22 months. But you can't deal with Credit Karma. Credit Karma, you're fired. I need real credit. I need to be able to see Aspirin.com. Credit Karma, I can't see diddly squat. Now, you got your camera ready. I know you're going to take a picture, not of me, but this right here. Ready to play, ready to play. Come on, right there, the scan code. Now, I want you to take a picture. Here's the 10 steps to get to 750. All you got to do is follow those steps, and that's all you need to do. What if you have an existing collection account? All right, this is a happy elephant. Fantastic. Now, these credit repair accounts, I'm going to remove it for you. They do a title search, and it pops up again. You see, understand something. You owe debt, negotiate the damn debt, dispute it 3 times. If it doesn't go away, they didn't charge it off, then pay and negotiate the debt and solve your damn problem. Simple. You can't rip off your creditor. So this is the 10 steps. Pay attention. That's all you got to do. Everybody can do this stuff. I mean, I want you to understand how this works and how it got set up in the first place. Then I want you to help yourself. then let me help you too if you want me to. You see, it's like the future here. It's here already. All right, Credit Karma, you're fired. How about we basically look at basically the 750 score, 10 steps. What if today we had basically Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax, okay? All right, very simple. See, I like people get into analytical. They actually do a rapid score in their system automatically, but people just, I do a little bit. No. All right, so understand something. Bottom line, coming, it's here now. This is basically done in Bradstreet. Listen carefully. If you have a debt to ratio problem, you could take a Dunce number, get $50,000 of supply credit, turning into cash. That's what I did coming out of coma. It gave me basically $56,000. You know, $56,000. Having fun. Now again, Experian business, Equifax business, and TransUnion business. That's what I helped set up in '87 for TRW. If you want, you scan that as well. Whee! What do we do? Now, life is not easy because it's a pain in the ass at times. I believe Jesus Christ is testing our faith and persistence. That's why we see a lot of good, bad, and ugly, and other people get to the other side before we do. Simple. We're stuck here doing all the pain. It's okay. Now, when I was 17 and a half, I had a problem. I have 9 houses, having fun. I'm driving a Lamborghini Orange Coast College at 14 and a half. Woo! Yeah, true. You know what's really weird? I read this article in the newspaper. They said that you can get a payphone. All right, we had an event, so I went to the event. What did I do? I went to the payphone event, and I heard one thing. For $1,600, you get a payphone. All right, it makes $300 a month. So how many months would it take to break even and be in the profit zone? This is how math works. I love math. Math never lies, only people do. People lie like a damn rug. People are so full of crap, it's ridiculous. And you're afraid to try because your friends and family probably ripped you off too. Ay. Understand? I turned around and I heard this. For $1,600, $300 a month, how many months would it take to get a profit zone? I had a line of credit for Security Pacific Bank. I said, I'll take 10, please. Oh, you want 10? Yeah, I'll take them. By the time I was done having 22,000 payphones, all right, at 17 and a half years old, it was $6.6 million a month, monthly. See, I've been playing and making money all my life. Going to school because I like school for law and accounting or be a doctor, a lawyer, a CPA. Now let's understand the truth. All right, let's have some fun. You need auto income up to $10,000, $100,000 a month. Is that okay? And don't forget, I wrote that when I was 14, put it out there when I was 16 years old. Okay, skippity-dippity-doo. Now we have a corporation with 3 divisions. Now watch, this is fun stuff. Here's Glenn, poor Glenn. He worked for Rockwell. He's an engineer. He goes home and said, honey, I got laid off today. She packed her bags and left the same day. What a terrible woman. I told him, get a better woman. Come on, she's just not worth it. Come on. Now, he lived in his backyard. No, he lived in his Pinto car. Look at it. Here's his crap in the Pinto car for 3 years. Here's his story. I put him on one of my TV shows. I got him a brand new house, a brand new truck. Is that okay? All right. Now, Free Ray, Ricky Dicky Ross came out of prison. I have a prison program, by the way. And I got him $3 million of credit. Whee! That was fun. Okay. Now, Thomas was in prison for 26 years. So what did he do? Very simple. He wanted brand new dump trucks. It took me 6 months to get him brand new dump trucks. Okay. So here's Michael, God rest his soul. My wife cried for a week. I just incorporation for him too. What do we got? Now, in Dr. Fiji and Fiji Islands, I set up a hospital, Dr. Lucky here. No one paid attention to Honor God on the board, by the way. All right. From there, I got Bill Clinton. I got Fishborn. Well, Mommy's a sweetheart. The ones in between, yeah. They're turds. Costner, too? Giovanni for Pixar? Oh, good. College professor at Biola University wrote a book and dedicated to me. From there, I got Superman from Gold's Gym. You kick assets and motivate people. Okay. What do we do next? Kurt Cobain, God rest his soul. I got her $1 million too. You see, what I get to do is no matter where you come from, I can help you play the game and win, if you want to. You see, I incorporate Lakers and Clippers and Dodgers and Angels too. Isn't this fun? Whee! All right. Now, here's the problem. Your problem is you. Now, what if today you let me build a blueprint for you? All right, you got a piece of paper? You got a tablet and pen? Come on. You got to, I want you to take a picture when we're done. Okay, watch what happens. Come on. All right, I've been writing grants for 20 years. So good for you. You don't need to have a grant writer. That's crap. You can go to basically grants.gov right on there. Just sign up for the grant. You're ripping people off. It's a joke. You don't need a grant writer. It's crap. So understand something. The S is 5. You signed it, and you for your kids, and mommy did it for you. The SSN 1040 tax return. You gave it to the employer. They taxed your paycheck. The IRS took the money. And where's my money? And you should be doing tax balancing. All of a sudden, you got to realize that house payment you have for 24 years is interest only. Get your money back from the IRS. That's how it works. Then you got married. Wow, skippity dippity doo. You became one. That's nice. And then you should have divisions of you. When you see the word and, that starts probate. So you should cross it off and do the word or every time. What do we do now? Well, let's see. If we have an organization, LLC, in Wyoming, you pissed away money unless you live in Wyoming. LLC, you're going to qualify in your own state anyway. LLP, C Corp, S Corp, nonprofit PC. Wow. If you have 3 houses and one slips and falls, they sue you, and they sue this and the LLC, and you and your spouse too. Wow, wow, wow. See, they're all fall at the state level. So guess what you get to do? You be a duck and a sheep. If you have a corporation or an LLC, and you have basically a division process that I invented in 1984, got approved by 50 states. Register of a car wouldn't be you, because then you have to be what? Bloodsucker attorney for $10,000 and sue your spouse too. Ay, 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 ay. See, what happens very simple. This is registered owner. Under the Federal Protection Act, I could bankrupt the piece and tell them to go bite the big one. Simple. It's go away, go away. Supplies cash credit. Cash credit. So if we did this my way, what we're going to do is understand something. Your organization up here is going to have divisions, and each one's going to have $100,000 of credit just with an Amex Gold Card for the hell of it. And then you're going to do real estate too. Kind of fun stuff. We play the game to win. Now, the bottom line is when I got to coach the Carlton Chiefs, the David Delgado, and Russ Dalby people, that was fun. I had my own radio show and TV show for years. Very simple. All right, David Horowitz, Doug Aquavian, Wally George, or George Putnam, all kinds of fun stuff. So these are the divisions. These are what? Pieces of property. Wow, wow, wow. You could actually become a puppet master. Could you imagine today if you paid attention and you learned to count? Did you take a picture? Yeah, you should. Let me get out of your way. Understand? I'd like you to learn to count. What does that mean? Let's count, and let's look at Ray Reynolds University, this 1,000,003 right here, right here, right here. If I got 3 divisions and 100,000 each card, right here's 300,000, there's 600,000, there's 900,000, there's 1,000,000, there's 1,000,003. See, I told you every division has its own credit file. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? I don't get it. Why would you ever, 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 ever bring the pain home when you could have a file into the corporation division process and you didn't listen and play the game? Come on, people. Let's watch. Come on. So if we had 3 divisions under the corporation, 3 divisions, okay, what do we do? What do we do, Billy? Very simple. We're going to play the right way. This means today, 3 divisions would equal 300,000 of credit, and you have the possibility to get 300,000 a month easily, not hard to do. 6 divisions, 600,000, 60,000. See, the reason your business fails is because you don't have enough money. And it goes up and down like a yo-yo. Whee! And you're trying, you're holding your breath. 9 divisions, 900,000, $100,000 of income. That's what it is. So if I have an organization called Alana Defense, whee! Where I can bankrupt the pieces, whee! If I have a problem, what do I have? I got a division, and one's a gas station and a store. Storage unit. Jack in the Box, Carl's Jr., Wendy's Restaurant, apartment complex, stock, silver, gold, Bitcoin. Whee! See, if one of these had a problem, I had a bad day, under the Federal Protection Act, public record, very simple, automatic stay, I can bankrupt the piece. Whee! You're allowing yourself to be the piece, by the way. And that way you don't have any peace because they bring the pain home. You do it all the time. Sorry. I think your way sucks. My way works. Simple. Corporation's a legal person. It's right there, right there. LLCs and LPs aren't even corporations. They tell you that up front. What do we do? I was lucky I was being used and abused as a kid. I was born in a taxi. She threw me in a damn trash can. Carl used to tell the story just to be a rotten son of a biscuit. He enjoyed being mean. I dealt with the devil as I was a kid. Mrs. Hope threw me in the trash cans. Simple. What happened? 7.5 years old, I listened to her poker game. She told everybody in that poker game, Michael Landon, Dan Blocker, Gunsmoke, Mission Impossible producer, Laker became an attorney, and also Ted Turner, don't talk to the piece of shit in the corner. That's what she said. That wasn't nice, was it? When I found out Mommy threw me in the trash can, it pissed me off to go to the library almost every damn day. I learned that corporation's a legal person at the Torrance Library. and I heard it on the poker game. Mesa would be sued. This is a line of defense. Until you do this here and here, you're going to bring the pain home and be a duck and a sheep your whole life. Doesn't that suck? Being a duck and a sheep? Quack, 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 I'm a duck, I'm a sheep. The IRS planned it that way in the first place. That's why they do the SS5 to bond you for $35 million apiece. Whee! The lie is simple. The LLC protects me. My attorney told me so. Good for him. Isn't that special? Well, let's see. Grant's got all these depositions all over the place, and he keeps getting mad at me because I got all the energy of 10. Wow, skippity-dippity-doo! I'm not wasting $60 million on a damn plane that sits there 90% of the time. Ray, you don't have Lamborghinis! Ay. Talk about it. Anyway. The lie is very simple, ladies and gentlemen. You believe a corporation protects you. All right, it's public record. When they sue it, they sue you. Do yourself a favor today. Look online and see who the officers list is. What address do you use? You probably use your home address. That's called dumb. States sell you in a mailing list. How dumb can we be? We're not dumb. We follow dumb, and it sucks. I don't want you following dumb anymore. We all do dumb. I've done dumb too. Understand? We have to understand how to master the rules and tools. I asked a college professor a long time ago. Okay, I asked one question. When did an LLC, an LLP, C Corp, S Corp, nonprofit, PC grow hands? When do you grow hands? Who signs for it? You do. What happens if you get sued? You do. So you're telling me the bank account, the lease of building, card, credit card, loan, I get stuck because it gets screwed up. That's true. You see, what happens is corporations, these pieces were set up to receive money. No tax due till you're profitable. If you set up a division, add history to it, you get to win. That's how it works again and again. Got it so far? The trade name became a corporation in 1984. I'm known as the king of satellite television. I'm doing up to $100 million, man. Installation, manufacturing, all this thing, and retail store, having fun. But I want some shakies, some 31 flavors and pieces. I had to pay $1 million too? No. Sacramento, can I create a division of the corporation and pay franchise tax fee? They said create a foreign modified one. I did that. That's fun. We all the way home. Divisions are the ducks and sheep from now on. Understand a division, not you, not your family. 18 divisions give you the opportunity not to screw it up. And you can get up to $100,000 to $1 million a month easily if you paid attention. But that's you. Auto income with me. Simple. What do? Structure builds finance and dream. It always has, always will. Structure, finance, and dream. Here's auto income. I'm going to put you in a storage unit. Not in the unit. I'm going to have your organization division buy a piece of one. I'm going to line it up for you if you want me to. Simple. The other things will be based on we can do the process and more entities, more division process. What do? It's very simple. I call it boring and steady. Boring and steady to me is very simple. I don't like quick and fast and crazy, blah, 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 blah. I just want to have fun. Every application for 22 years, no matter if it's American Express or any cash application, allows division process. I got them to do that 22 years ago. Every division can be getting credit as well, and you can daisy chain credit as well. So you understand, knock off the crap. Let's go get the money to get the honey. Get one of these and no inquiry. What do you get to do? You get one of these. What do you do? One of these. They're going to hand you a blueprint loan. Wow. Why not? So understand. That's just me standing with about $1.1 billion, man. 21 cars in the car collection. The buildings say Ray Reynolds University. Wee, all the way home. Why don't we do it my way? Because I think your way, what, sucks. That's 1,013 divisions. You don't need to be that aggressive because I don't think you want to be a billionaire. I'm not a billionaire. Corporations might be, but I'm not. I'm a puppet master. I got the keys. Guess what? But it's not my car. My first car was a Quintas Lamborghini. Second car was a Pantera. All right, what's this? If they sue me, they get diddly squat? A division process, they can kiss my assets too? Wow. It's not mine, but I got the keys. You see my name right there. RayReynoldsUniversity.com. Whee! See, this is a division. So if you have a car registered to you, I call that dum-dum. Because when they bump the car, you bump the car, they sue you and your spouse. And then you have to hire one of these bloodsuckers off the freeway billboards. All right, you got to call Larry Parker. But he died 5 years ago. How do you call a dead man? I don't know. All right. So not mine, but I got the keys, the twins. What do we do? Oh, guess backing up in the mansion in the harbor. Vum, 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 vum. I like that. You like the Harleys too? I'll show you mine. Show me yours, please. Please, 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 please. Show me yours. My beautiful queen. Very simple. Last 21 years. So a happy husband, spoiled wife. That's just me hitting my head. Owie, owie, owie. I actually basically had a big ding in my head, my scalp, and my skull. I can feel it. It's in my skull. Oh, what if it made me smarter or sillier? I don't know. You know what? That's just touching the light. It's only 13 feet. Boom, 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 boom. I like goodies. You like goodies yet? My wife's favorite kitchen. Isn't this fun? We could play and you go get the American dream if you want to. Show me yours. I'll show you mine. Always good. Thank you, Jesus. Amen. That's what I've been telling people ever since I was a kid. To leave me alone. To leave me alone. They would bug me. How you doing, little boy? None of your damn business. You don't give a damn, so go away. Go away. Always good. Thank you, Jesus. Walk away. You might want to join the Patreon program today. Why? We're no longer charging $1,000 a day. We're giving it away for $15 a month. It's ridiculous. But my team says that's the way we do it nowadays. Okay, no problem. So the Patreon program is very simple. It's $15 a month. Here you go. Click it, take a picture. What do you get to do? You get to play with me tomorrow if you want to. All right, this is a real estate class. How I brought in $2.2 billion. I'm going to show the world how to do that too. Did you know I wrote and created Homestead Blocker? UCC when Child Mortgage? The assignment of mortgage? See, I'm going to teach you to play my way and win the game if you want. Take a picture of my schedule. It's right here. Right here. So here's today at 2 o'clock. Whee! I got 6 times I'll be online tomorrow. And I'll have the energy all day to play the game of business. I wake up every day at 1 o'clock in the morning. Ready to go? You ready to go? Come on, people. So you can call the office today. 800-254-9506. Talk to George, Chris, Lawrence, or one of the other guys too. All right, it's a hotline. Whee! All right. If you want 20% of referrals, we can do that for you too. Up to 20%. So don't have any excuse. Okay, stop it. The goal is to repackage you as a CFO. One of my companies years ago was Repackaged in America. I gave Don King only in America. Got it so far? If you want to play and learn how to play the game, we're going to do it my way because I think your way sucks. I'm sorry to tell you the truth. It'll set you free. I'm going to rebuild you like Humpty Dumpty. Is that okay? I'm going to boss you around and tell you what to do every day, the step of the way till you want to go away. By the time I get you to millionaire, you're not going to go away. No one ever does. What do we do? I like goodies. You like goodies? How can you get the American dream? Whee! Get your credit right. Every Friday at 2 o'clock, that's me. Wee, 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 all the way home. Now, we got to do analyzation. That has to be done. I've analyzed 50 million people so far. What do we do? Rapid rescore. Have to push it up, up, and away. What do we do? Now, if you have a credit, I need you to help. I need you to help our guys and our girls, okay? Well, it's just me, our team. We got Valerie who's calling people. I need to know what kind of Capital One is it. Is it a Quicksilver 1, Venture 1, an X, this and that, or Platinum 2? We need to know. We have to know. The next thing, did you ever screw American Express or Chase? We need to know because I want to sue you. They don't forgive you. You need a division of you, by the way. That would be the ultimate goal if you want to play the game to win. Okay, what do we do? Now, I'm going to tell you the truth. It'll set you free. Okay? Hopefully. Now, here we go. Here we go. We never talk about the person's name. We just basically tell you the truth. Yellow, that sucks.com. One of my websites years ago. People don't like it. Matthew's your specialist. Rapid rebuilt 5,000 of credit. When I was 26 years old, I decided to do this for free. Nobody would play with me. So what did I do? I said, okay, let's sell the package or anything I do and give them up to 5 to 10 times money back. So we give refunds back to personal credit all the time. We get rid of your damn excuses, okay? The reality is very simple. This person probably spent $500 or $600. They get 5,000 back. This sucks. It's in the yellow. What is we have to look at? What do we do? Come on. Here we go. We got no inquiries. That's good. We have collection counts. Symphony Bank. Who did you rip off? This is what you did. Okay, sorry. There you ripped them off. Oh, you took their money. Okay. Well, Rapid's going to block the crap. You have no credit at all. So that's why you're in the yellow. So what am I going to do? I'm going to give you 3 starter cards. If I can't do it, it'll be an Open Sky, which is basically a Capital Bank with no inquiry. You never use Capital One secure cards. All right, 99% of the time I'll get you a card. I'll build you 3 cards first and build you up, and away. Because we're just going to rebuild your crap and give you 5,000 in credit. And hopefully you update them there and want to play more and more and more. If not, just go away when we're done. Did you screw up American Express or Chase? I need to know that too. This is 5166, rebuilt, rapid score, 5,000 credit. George, your specialist, you got green. All right, yellow, simple. My wife is, we at the stoplight, she'd say, it's a green, she'd go, green go. I'm a green go. She's a crazy Colombian. She's gorgeous. She's everything. Okay, but she's my girl. All right, here we got an inquiry. Why, what? Here, you signed up here and you did an inquiry, you broke with the rules. See, when you do an inquiry, what happens is you break and you screw up the rapid rescore. This is a person I'm going to close their case and say, go away. Unless they can show me a reason they got to do what. When you screw up my program by applying during the program when you're not supposed to, you agree not to, I close your case and say, go away or pay another fee to reload your rapid rescore. Rapid will block the crap. Here you go. You got your destination, no problem. What happens here? This is why this is a green. This is why this is in yellow. You see, they don't always report to everything you're trying to do. Okay. Rapid could push it up, but again, it says rapid. I got to find out what they did. Why would we put them in a rapid rescore? They better pay some more money because it costs money to do it in the first place. That's 5166. 7705. Yellow again. Remember, I wrote the rules and tools. All right, 29% green. All right, yellow is 30% and above. 50 is red. What do? Rapid rescore. All right, rebuilt, 5,000 credit. Matthews specialist. And you're getting up to 5 times your money back anyway. All right, look at all the collection crap. Whee! Old Navy. Well, that used to be Mervyn's anyway. Okay. Let's see. Late payments. So here we go. We got 71%. It's a crap card for $400. This is all this sucks. Okay. This is crap credit. Late payments. Get back on time, or take care of your bills. Hawk something. Sell something. Have a garage sale. We'll go around this crap. We'll basically help you teach you how to balance this and get you a real boy or big girl card, something like that. But this is crap. I mean, this is crap. I'm sorry, it's just terrible credit. We got to build you up and away. From there, it's 6422. They're not using Alico 750, so they're not really getting a rapid in that too. It's a blueprint call. All right, Matthews, your specialist, no problem. You're in the 700s, you're very good, excellent. Okay. Remember, I told you, if it's at 10%, it's an 801. There's your 801. All right, no inquiries, no collection. That's good. See this here, right here? See, this is American First. If you took this down to 29% or increased the limit at 29%, same thing here, what would happen is this would go up to all these reports. It would be 801 across the board. That's okay. What do? Let's understand, you have to be a CFO. Please pay attention. You're going to be a CFO for your family. That's a chief financial officer. Let's write it down. A chief financial officer taking care of family, knock off the crap. Then a CFO for the corporation. Got it so far? You have to understand this is how it works. If you want to get to millionaire or whatever you want to do, take care of your family, understand how it works and follow through. That's all you have to do. Got it? So what are we going to do? Rebalance the debt, push the score up and away, and get basically a division and incorporation process, and that's what you're going to do. Line of defense. What do we do? Come on. Now, here's green. Okay, green go. There's my wife. She'd go, green go. It's still cute after 21 years. 15-minute call, Summit, 50,000 credit, Lawrence, a specialist. Okay? Or Summit was last year. Okay. So we got green. Here we go. Whee! Green. All right. No inquiries. That's all good. What is it? This is an inquiry. What the hell are you doing? You're crashing the rapid rescore? Now, again, what do? We got back in. If they didn't charge to reload the rapid rescore, I'm going to close the case. Okay? I'm not paying that money. I mean, come on. It's ridiculous. It costs $197 to do a rapid rescore. I'm not paying that for you because you screwed up. That's your problem, not mine. Here's what. Authorized user, man. No, you don't need it. But look at this. You got credit one at $3,000. You're at 107%. All right, do yourself a favor. Get rid of the authorized user. Reduce the debt ratio. Let me shoot you up to 750 across the board. Knock off the crap. Come on. Right. Credit one, you have the gold, you have the platinum, probably the Visa. Mark started basically credit one in Nevada. Got indicted many times. He stole the logo from Capital One. All right, simple. Let's reduce the debt to ratio. On the dashboard for Credit One, you can increase your income or give more projections. They will trigger the red card or increase your limits, and actually you get another limit. They'll charge you $20. Now, here's 1205. Okay, rebuilt, rapid score 5,000 credit. Dakota's your specialist, no problem. Your scores suck. But you're not using Analytical. There's a problem. You should use analytical.com. I got Experian.com. Oh, good for you. Okay, you got the FICO 8 score. Fantastic. What do? We got no inquiries. Keep it that way, please. You have no credit. Wow, wow, wow. No wonder your credit sucks. I'm going to give you 3 starter cards. All right, we're going to put you in a rapid rescore. Right now it says you're not in one. We got to get you to do that. All right, no open credit. I'll get you 3 cards and build you up and away. So you'll be a real boy, a real girl, okay? No problem. Here's 6513. It's red. Ah, it's on fire. Ah! Here's yellow. I wrote the rules in 77. 29% is green, 30 is yellow, 50 is red. So that's what it is today. And understand, it hasn't changed. Rebuild, rapid score, 5,000 of credit. Now what do we have? Look at all these people. Who did you not rip off? Whee! Now, if I lined you up for the Navy, you would get Navy. If I didn't line you up, you're going to get an inquiry. Did you let me line you up or not? You need to know. Okay, so your credit sucks.com. Okay, no problem. Lawrence is your specialist. There you go, there you go, there you go. What do? Well, rapid go around list. Lucky they're not real huge ones yet. 15,000 and 1 million. You took money from got a loan and didn't pay them back. You're a crock. It's terrible. I went through bad times, Marie. So what? Pay the damn bills. Rapid goes around it, no problem. Navy, I need to know what you did there. Because if I didn't line you up, you just screwed it up. You just screwed up the program. You shouldn't do that at all. But again, we'll need to talk to you. Talk to Lawrence right away now. That's a violation. And if I lined you up, we would have got the damn card. And if you understand, if you need a card to reduce debt to ratio on Navy, it is the platinum card because it is balance transfer and up to 1% for 18 months. Okay? If it's not transfer from there, you don't need it, then it's a flagship card. Got it so far? So we need to know, did you screw up American Express or Chase? Please let us know. Because I don't see it up here. Whee! Okay. All right, 6660. Wow. Upgrade to a millionaire in the making. Understand? When you see MIM, it's millionaire in the making, 25,000, George the specialist. The problem with this here is you need 100,000 of personal credit, 100,000 of business if you want to get to 100,000 a month. It takes money to get honey. So you're going to upgrade as we build up and away. All right, it's yellow. What does that mean? Well, there's no inquiries. That's good, but a collection here is okay, no problem. Rapid will go around the crap. Kick is a phony. It's not even yours. I mean, you're paying $100 or so a month for phony credit, and there's a 10%. It's not even your credit. By the way, it's very simple. Get rid of Kick. You don't need it. It's a fraud. Trade lines are fraud. It's against actually the Fair Lending Act, Credit Services Act as well. Look it up. I'm not here to be safe an attorney. Here you have $500. You have balances. Put balance on these, please. Get rid of this. Put balances here. And screw up American Express or Chase. Let me know. Go around this crap, and I'll get you a real big card for boy and girl, okay? Again, what do? Get you in the green. Green go. All right, 6381. Rebuild, rapid score, 10,000 of credit. Lawrence is your specialist. You're in the yellow. Yellow sucks. You got an inquiry. Why? Did I do it or did you do it? I don't know. We've got to find out. Because I usually get the cards, my dashboards. Here's American Express. You screwed it up. So the answer is yes. Change this to a yes, people. Here's you screwed up right here. It's collection. You screwed it up. No problem. Here we're looking at American Express here, $62,000. Ay. All right, híjole. Discover. Well, this is good here, but the reality is this sucks. Rapid needs to be in place to block the crap and push your score up, but this will hold you down because you're playing push me, pull me. So let us know why you did the Capital One. If we did it, let us know too, because usually we get a card. All right, we know you messed up American Express. What about Chase? Let us know. 9752. Rebuilt, rapid, scored 10,000 of credit. Chris is your specialist. Chris is one of our managers over the call center as well. You're in the yellow. Simple. 1 main. 5.8. Okay. Well, you did it after you signed up. Hopefully you didn't crash the rapid rescore. You screwed up Navy? How dare you? How dare you screw up Navy? You have a balance of 0. See if they'll forgive you. You don't owe them any money. Don't you ever screw up Navy. Nobody screws up Navy. It's ridiculous. No. There's no excuse for that. Navy would have gave you 80,000 in cards and 50,000 in a loan. You would have solved your damn problem. If you would let me line it up for you, what do? I got USAA. They're not as nice as Navy. It's simple. From there, Samsco. Wow. So we're going to reduce your debt to ratio from here, solve your problem, push your score up and away, get to the 650, and we're going to give you 10,000 credit back if you do what you're told to do. What a concept. If we play the game and win, you do it my way, it's going to work. But again, why would you screw up Navy? Damn. Navy's phenomenal. Do you screw up American Express or Chase? Need to know that too. 9815, rebuilt, rapid score, 10,000 credit. Dakota This person's in the yellow. It's very simple to do. Look at all the collection crap. There's the problem. Wrapper goes around, but you get inquiries. Okay? Hopefully you got the Navy card, because I would have got you that as well. $500? No. If they're getting you 500, turn it down, turn it down, turn it down. I lined up my worst case the other day, got 11,000 from Navy, and they have a 522 score, and it sucks, and they're maxed out. Let me line it up for you, please. This is pathetic. Rebuild, rapid score, 10,000 in credit. Got to go around the crap. Got to figure out what the hell you're doing here, and what did you do Navy, if you got the card or not. Authorized user, fantastic. Okay? All right? Here's an authorized user. They're not helping you. You don't really need them, by the way, if you don't know that. I'd tell you to remove them. Any problem or Express or Chase need to know that too. All right, 6613. Rebuild, rapid score, 25,000. Chris, your specialist. You're in the yellow. What does that mean? Amex, 0 balances. That's good. All right, this here we got to go around it for right now. No late payments. That's good. No inquiries. Keep it that way, please. Here we have, that city card, really yours? Not a trade line, put a balance on it. I don't think it's yours. Navy, 15,000, put a balance on it. Okay, same thing, authorized user. If it was me, I'd put a balance on the Navy and also the city card and get rid of the authorized users. Then I get you another card up and away, about 20,000. Simple to do. Any problem in Express or Chase, please let us know. Here is 9487. Rebuilt, rapid score, 5,000 of credit. All right, George is your specialist. You're using basically Spearing.com. You should be using Analytical, by the way. From here, you have no inquiries. That's good. Rapid to go around your crap. No problem at all. No problem at all. From here, look at the debt to ratio. My goodness. See, here's your problem. You got shitty credit. You got terrible limits on these cards. They're crappy cards, period. And what do you have? Indigo. Wow. Skippity dippity do. Bring this down to 29%. It doesn't take a lot because they're little crappy limits anyway. Put a rapid in place. Okay, very simple. Go around this. All right, basically, I'll go around the collection items, put this in check, put you in a rapid rescore, push you up and away, and pop you a bunch of credit. Then you can come back around here and negotiate the debt you didn't pay off in the first place if you still owe it. Now, here's basically what? Number what? 7722. Rebuild, rapid rescore, 5,000 of credit. And here's George. He's our specialist as well. You're in the green. There you go. Green, go, green, go. All right, no inquiries and no collection accounts. That's nice. All right, you have Credit One Bank. Wow, $300, man, that's really good. See, here's my problem. You could have a care credit, all right, and an Open Sky card and have an 800 score. The number's not everything. The bottom line is understand how to play. Here's what I would do. I'm going to add the rapid rescore. I'm going to push the score up and away to the 710s. From there, what I'm going to do is get credit again. All right, this is here, Credit One. This is a Visa. You can get the platinum card in the red, no problem. But I got to get you a real card. This is crap. Sorry. I'm going to give you 3 starter cards. But again, what do? You only get 5,000 credit. Okay, I'll tell you what, we'll rebuild you, give you 5,000, say, go away. The reality is simple. I'd like to teach you how to get to $1 million dream if you want. It's up to you. 6543. Here we go. $1 million in the making. Fantastic. Lawrence is your specialist. You're in the 800s. Fantastic. Good. 25,000 of credit right here. That's what the goal should be. 25,000. By the way, you're going to need 100,000 of personal and business. You need 100,000 because you have to understand at $100,000 of credit personally at 29% utilization, that leaves you 71,000 of safety in case you have no blankety blank day. Got it so far? You have to plan the problem. That's how it is every day. So I'd like you to increase this to 175,000 more credit, Lawrence. Simple. All right, you got no inquiries, no collections. That's good. No late payments. Great. 0 balances. So you understand. Here's Navy. Finally, 30,000. We got a meat card. The bottom line is probably the flagship card. What do we do? Simple. I would like you to do one thing. Put some balances on these cards. Okay? They can close these cards because there's 0 balances, and that's the problem you have all the time. Okay? And they do it all the time. So 0 balances don't make sense. Put a little balance on the cards, please, please, please. Let me get you some big cards. This is okay. You see it's got its fluctuation rules and tools. That American Express card's a combo card. All right, this is like here, Barclays Navy. It's a combo card. What do? We play number 3766, rebuild, rapid score, 10,000 in credit. Lawrence is your specialist. You're in the yellow. Simple. Why in the yellow? You're jacked up. That's what it is. All right. You screwed up Merrick Bank. All right, $199, $1,000 here. Why? All right, Indigo. We got Indigo. Wow, man. Okay. These are all the crappiest cards you can have on the planet, by the way. Kick, get rid of the kick. It's always $3,500. So you're paying $100 a month. Get rid of it. You don't need it. Okay, it's ridiculous. Why would you have that? Self is basically a chime that came from my boot camp 2008. Where do you think that came from? All right, the moon or something? Understand something. Rebalance your debt. Let me push you to 750, and let me get you $1 million credit a corporation, okay? What do we do? Oh, everything's red. Oh, my goodness. Rebuild, rapid score, 25,000 in credit. Chris, you're a specialist. Everything's red across the board because you're jacked up. Look at all the damn inquiries. What do you think? They're going to look at this, all this in a couple of days. Whee! You think it's going to change their mind or something? The system already said no. More collection items. Whee! Okay. Here we have no big cards, but here we have our terminated account. No problem. Look at this one. All right. Look at this. It's little crappy cards. This is easy to pay down to get you to 750. I want to push you up and away and go around the crap you have today. Is that okay? And what do we get to do? All right. Did you ever screw American Express or Chase? I need to know that as well. Please let us know. Let's push you up and away. See, every possibility can get where you need to go. Yellow is basically here. Million in the making. Here, finally, Matthew, finally. 200,000 in credit. 100,000 in personal and business. Now I can go get up to 100,000 a month income to an organization. What do I have? All right, 97%. Again, what do we have to do? Rebalance this. Take some of the stuff down here and rebalance the top of this. All right, American Express or Chase. That's all you need to know. What do we do? Rebalance your debt. Let me push you to 750. I'll build credit for you and your corporation and your division process at the same time if you want me to. What do we do? Simple. Now, let's pay attention right now. Every one of you, doesn't matter what your credit score is, to be honest with you, it does not matter. If I position you like I did the client the other day, he's got a 522, all right? Everything's maxed out, it sucks. I positioned him to get a Navy, $11,000. It's going to be basically not flagship, it's basically what? Platinum. That helps reduce the debt to ratio. 3 weeks from now, another card. 4 weeks from that, it's a line of credit for $50,000. That $50,000 can get into an escrow. Or he keeps reducing his debt to ratio. I'd like to get him more credit. The goal is simple. We have to rebalance our debts. They're basically jacked up for one reason. They didn't know any better. I'll give you that. You didn't know any better. What happens nowadays? Now you know. I help set up the credit system. Okay? So the bottom line is you have choices to listen and learn if you want to. But again, I can rebuild anybody if you want. Understand that, please. So our goal is very simple today. Talk to your specialist, communicate. They're here to help you. Tell them what type of card it is. If you need to, text it, email, whatever. Let us know. Here's my 6 cards, personal and business. Here's what they are, what's the company's from. What's the limit as well. The goal is very simple. All I know is that was my building. That was my dream. This is 22,000 square foot building, one technology drive, Irvine Spectrum. Okay, double stairs. You go back, we get past Betty, when the offices said B of A, Chase, franchise room, ADP, and classroom 800 people. 2 stories high. Locations in Utah, locations in basically Arizona, and also Texas. Well, don't mess with Texas. That's a bumper sticker. What I did is I had the American dream. I did, doing up to $1 million a day at times. Having fun, helping people. 39 million people in the Puppet Master Club. For some reason, God wanted me to go through a coma, and he allowed me to die. I believe God's in control. But I believe he lets things happen to all of us. So we understand faith and persistence. Maybe it'll humble us, whatever. We do our best. God does the rest. Amen to that, too. And that's how it works. But understand something. This is the Ray Reynolds, Executive Coaching Network. Simple. This is a book you need for you and your kids and line up for simple. Starting out right for the kids, and you understand credits, how it rules and tool. We updated it recently. Walter did a great job. Winning the game of credit. I wrote that as well. Walter updated it again and did a fantastic job. $19.99. These are kind of giveaways. By the way, everything you do as a product here, and if you want, you write up the educational material all the time. That is division of me 3 times. Again, how do you play the game? $99.99. I'm going to tell you my way works, your way sucks. Okay, it's just the truth. I want to wake you up and shake you up trying to get attention to you because you're so busy scrolling going wee all the way home. All I know is very simple. Okay? When I wrote this, I even asked my wife, is it okay? Because I didn't want to offend her and anyone else. She's my sounding board. All right, is the word bullshit, don't pay your bills? Okay, honey. She says, I'm okay with it. Thank you. If she wasn't, I wouldn't do it. Okay, that's it. I'll name it another name. when I basically created the blueprint of success at the bond venture for 32 years, or the 2.2 billion in real estate corporations fund, or even the notes for $1.1 billion. So the rules and tools. I've written 70 books so far. We have another 30 we're playing with. We do our best. God does the rest. Amen to that too. The ultimate goal is for everyone of you to learn how to play the game to win. It's not easy. If you need blueprint calls with me, all right, you got 2 variations of calls. That's me. You're stuck with me on the phone for an hour with your partner of life. If you want, credit lines, this is not credit what? Trade line crap. Here's the difference piece. Trade lines are basically fraud. Okay, I even proved that yesterday, going live talking about an underwriter Ron. That's fraud. All right, if he keeps doing it, they'll indict him, he'll go to prison. So with a company keeps selling trade lines, it's fraud. You go to the bank and you say this is your credit, it's not your credit. This would be authorized user. That's okay. Going to the bank with credit, it's not even yours, it don't make sense. If I add you to a credit card, one of my 1,200 right here, and I have over 62 million of this stuff anyway. Simple. It's an authorized user. I will get you credit, then I'll ask for separate billing. That's how it works. Authorized user is okay. Because you see it on the credit report, it's an authorized user. It's the truth. Then you get your own count. When you lie and say trade line, that's fraud. All right? If people want to go to prison, that's fine. I mean, this man's already got lawsuits left and right, and he's been competing with me for years. I outdid him all the time. He didn't like that. He gets all excited. You got all the energy. Got the energy of 10. It's ridiculous. So what do? That's the difference on a trade line and a trade credit line, okay? This is real credit. Division process, the goal to play the game. What do? You compare the SS5 SSN. You have to compare it to the SS4. You have no choice. Plan the problem. That's the division. The division's the duck and sheep, not the corporation or your family ever again. Right now, I believe you're letting your family be the duck and the sheep. Think about bankruptcy, automatic stay, federal protection act. Simple. Not here to be safe an attorney, but you can play that game like banks and cities do all the time. Join this basically because it's $15. It's inexpensive. If you miss the classes tomorrow, you can watch them again and again. $15 a month. That's all it is. Simple. So tomorrow we're going to talk about the real estate and have my classes. I'm going to show you how I did $2.2 billion in real estate. I created a form called Homestead Blocker, UCC one-shot mortgage, and basically assignment of mortgage as well. How we play the game. The business is a game, people. It's like putting a puzzle together. Take your picture. This is what we're in right now, today. It's tomorrow. We got 6 events tomorrow. And all day you play with me. That's what we're going to do. Me. If you want on Monday, I do this as well, called Ask Rates, or a private group for coaching. What do? See, procrastination's the kill of a dream. Always has been, always will be. So if you play my way, my bottom line question would be, do you want to be a millionaire? When you say yes, I'm going to say, I'm sorry, you should have said no. Your corporation should be worth millions of dollars and you're a puppet master. That's how you make it work. The bottom line is today, if you wanted coaching packages, understand you would get 5 times to 10 times your money back anyway for 90 days, 6 months, or a year. Very simple. One of our coaches will be assigned to you. That's the ultimate goal for all of us as we play this game. I'm going to call it repackaging you and your family, because that's what I did when I had Repackage in America. When I gave Don King Only in America years ago for his movie and his book, that's how it worked, as we play this game. All right? So guess what we get to do? Please be careful. What I'd like you to understand something, structure builds finance and dream. Structure, finance, and dream. Very simple. What do we get to do? Boring and steady. I'm going to take every card that's out there, that's American Express or whatever it is today, because they allow division process for 22 years on every cash application. I'm going to build a credit for American Express times 10, parent company and division process, to $1 million of credit. Then I'm going to ask American Express to hand me a blueprint loan up to $250, because they will do that. Simple. I will use my system from as a kid at 14, winning the game of business again and again. See, right now it's your turn if you want. Here's what happens. This is why I can help you. If I line up my escrows for you, and we're lining up about $5 billion of escrows, that's our goal this year and this next year. What happens is to get some in an escrow, we have to show proof of funds. This is $10 million proven that's in that account for proof of funds, and there's the account number. I help my clients close escrows. If they don't have the ability to use transaction base to close an escrow, I do that to close the escrow as well. My petty cash accounts, the guy that's not full of doo-doo, me. Okay? Here's raise credit. All right, 269, almost 270. Here's 63, almost 74. So 64. Here's 79, almost 80. Here again, 85. So last month alone, it's almost $500,000 of petty cash and petty cash accounts. So when you have the proof of funds, you could do that. When you have the ability to show transaction base, you can do that as well. So if you want to join an escrow in the near future, you let me know. See, here's what I'm going to say again. Don't be offended, please. All right? Numbers never lie. Only people do. When you're born in a tax seat thrown in a trash can, and you find out your family's worth millions and billions, it pisses you off. I wanted to prove them wrong. That's why I fought to get the corporate billionaire structure at 21. I'm not a billionaire. I control billions and millions of dollars. I'm a puppet master. If you take a line of credit any given time, line of credit from the bank, you write a check to escrow. You write the check. I don't want your damn money. Escrow will close. The management company will see how you paid. What would happen is if you invest $25,000 on an average, you're getting about $3,200 a month. That's the ultimate goal right there. See, when I wrote the books on laundromats, dry cleaning, car washes 50 years ago, that's what I did. 50,000, 5,600, 75,000, 7,500. If you bought a car wash, for instance, 81,750 right here, what you're going to do is get 4132 forever, every month, ACH. $100,000 here, very simple, and that's 9620 a month. That's what we get to do. So understand, take a picture of this. Parent company, it's called Boring and Steady. You should be building up to $100,000 a month income, and I'd like you to turn your LLC, LLP, and C Corps into an S Corp. The blueprint call with me is an hour long. Very simple. 1 hour you get to play with me, and we get to play the game to win. What does that mean? Well, you and I are going to go through past, present, and future. You have a recent bankruptcy, we're going to seal it. Tax problem, chase, husband, wife, kids, dog, cat, and fish. LLC, LLP, C Corp, S Corp, nonprofit, PC. The ultimate goal is how to play the game. Lines of credit, locations, 18, irrevocable trust, car, house, auto income, cash flow through time. Dun & Bradstreet should build $50,000 in supply, turn into cash, reduce your debt to ratio. When I set up the credit file, the first one for tax ID, it was in 1987 for TRW, became Asperian, Equifax TransUnion now. So if you want a phone call with me up to an hour with your partner of life, it will cost you $999. If you want an expedite one, it's $1,500. All right, that's how it works. Very simple. What do we do to play the game? So I believe it should be replace you, stop bringing the pain home, build up to $100,000 income per month, and use auto income. I believe this is your future if you played my way. Bottom line, I died in a coma. I came back, built $1 million in 6 weeks. You could do the same thing if you want to, but it's up to you. This is a blueprint. This is a mouse pad. This is the last time I get told by today and tomorrow, Monday, they're going to make sure we start charging a fee for these. I want to give them for free forever, but I also, all right, the team, they get to vote on that as well. They say, why are you spending $10? These are quality mouse pads for people for free. Okay? And 8% gets sent back anyway, wasting us money. So again, what do? This is your mouse pad. This is the ability to have a blueprint in front of you while you play and scroll on your cell phone as well. Would you like red, white, or blue, or yellow too, or black too? Simple. Pick a color. Pink ones are coming in as well. What do? I want you to play. Please focus. Auto income. This card gets you this line of credit. You become a puppet master. You can finance your way and offset your taxes. Very simple. You see, I got to get your attention and have some fun at the same time. Hopefully I got your attention. You want to spend the whole day with me tomorrow, but it's up to you as well. If you give us referrals, you need to tap that yellow button. You're going to basically know when I'm live again and again. We get up to 20% back to you as well if you want to. You make $1,000 a day if you want to. But what do? You subscribe or you follow. You look behind that curtain every step of the way. That's what you need to do. Understand something. Today, it's very simple if we play this game to win. Do you want to win the game? It's very simple as we do this. I'm going to tell you what I believe. I believe we're living on earth here. It's like living in hell sometimes. And I believe we're better off when we go and pass away and get to the other side. I believe because I've been there. That's the bottom line. I believe we're living through faith and persistence. We have to stay safe and strong. We do our best. Jesus does the rest. Amen to that too. All I know is today is I asked Father, please pray for these people as I pray and ask for you to guide them, hold their hand, get the blueprint for me. And they get to repackage their family and their life and never bring the pain home ever again. They don't need to. In Jesus' name, amen. See, today it's like 800-254-9506. I'm online tomorrow from 3:15 in the morning, a.m. in the morning. I wake up every day at 1 o'clock, ready to go, all through the day. I don't have excuses. But I've dedicated myself for 51 years to help people and teaching the rules and the tools. Made a promise when I was 7. I'm keeping my promise. So let's do our best. Let God do the rest. Amen to that too. And never forget, at the end of the day, God loves us all.